Good morning and welcome to our Black Friday live stream for Manly Bands. I'm Kendra and I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving and are feeling just so fat and happy this morning. We are here for a couple of reasons. First, today, if you make any purchase over $600, you are going to get this amazing free wallet. How cool is that? I don't know.
That's very cool.
It's very cool. Warren likes it too. I think that's pretty rad. Also, a couple other things. First, I want to answer any questions that you have ever had for Manly Bands. So, is it really made of dinosaur bone? Will I become a CEO if I wear the CEO ring? Obviously. Probably. Obviously. I'm going to say yes. Warren says probably. But we are here to answer any questions that you have. And for any knowledge I lack, I have a Warren in my life. I don't know if you have one, but they're jovial, they like bacon, they're good to have around. It's gonna help answer some questions. So drop any questions you have below, have your people get to my people, and my people will tell you. My people are me, I'll tell you. But with Warren's help. Warren, will you be my people?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Can we give away stuff today too?
Okay, the most important part of why we're here, Warren's talking about, is we are gonna give away some prizes today. So they gave me a couple, and I went back and I stole some more. So we actually have 8 prizes to give away today. Manly Bands merch that is amazing. So this is how you can get your prize today. I want to hear love stories. It doesn't have to be that you're married. You don't have to be engaged. You can be dating. You can be in any phase of life. We just want to hear short, long, funny, sweet, cute, scary. We just want to hear your love stories.
Scary love stories?
Scary love story. I want to hear a scary love story. Like extra points if you give us a scary love story today. So we are going to, through the course of the live stream, read off 8 stories. And so even if you were the first story to post, we could read yours at the end. If you hear your story being read, that means you won. So Warren is gonna flash his email address on the screen just like that. Yes, beautiful. And you email him, get in contact with him. He's gonna get your package out like stat, which is cool. Because if it were me, I'd probably go home and take a nap and think about it in a couple days. But Warren is cool. He's better than me. He's gonna get that out like ASAP. So you have a chance to win super cool Manly Bands merch today. And you do that by dropping those love stories, any love stories. It could be yours, it could be a friend's. Drop those below. I actually heard of one story. A friend ended up putting her hands in the carcass of an elk on this date to save herself from frostbite. So can you beat that? That's what, see, Warren's scary. Some of them are scary.
That's kind of great. That's like Star Wars-esque.
It is Star Wars-esque. I didn't know if I could say that, but that's what that gives me. Star Wars-esque vibes. So what you got? Can you beat that?
Oh, here's one. I got one for you.
Okay, we got one coming up.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Boom.
All right, here's a good example. I met my wife at church. She was praying for a good man. God had a sense of humor though, and sent her me. That's from Warren in Utah. Who's that?
I don't know.
Who is that?
Really cute.
He's probably really cool and likes bacon. I don't know.
Yeah, awesome.
So that's the other thing. As you're dropping those stories below, we want to know where you're from. We want to know where our audience is. So drop your story, drop where you're from. While you're queuing those up for us, we are going to check in with our friend Archie and be right back.
Hey, thanks, Kendra. If you don't know me, I'm Archie, and I'm here to help you, whatever I say on the YouTube channels. But hey, thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm super excited. One of the cool things that we have here at Manly Bands is our officially licensed collections. And one of my favorite officially licensed collections is our collection based on Lord of the Rings characters. I'm really excited. Right now, I'm wearing one of the rings in the collection that's based on Frodo Baggins. Get that shot right here. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do the classic shot in Lord of the Rings of the palm in the hand, right? And then we probably can't afford the licensing music, so we're gonna get something that's equivalent to it. Corey and Warren, if you could indulge me here. I think it sounds just like the original. And you couldn't see it. I don't know if you could see it in the camera, but I was staring off into the middle distance, just like the wonderful performance of Elijah Wood. But Elijah Wood was, he was portraying Frodo Baggins. Frodo Baggins, if you don't know why he's so cool, if you haven't seen the movies, you've been living under a rock, apparently, for like the last 30 years.
Living under a shire.
Living under a rock in the Shire, or Mordor, right? Because, you know, there's a lot of ash and stone and that kind of thing over there. The Frodo is made with black zirconium, and I think this is really cool. It's got moss and teakwood inlays. I think the moss is a really cool touch, but it's 8 millimeters wide. It's got a dome design in a comfort fit with a polished finish. So Frodo was characterized as very loyal to his companions. He is known to be very devoted and stoic. He had this great task set upon him. And he never really complained about it. He just said, hey, you know, what do I do? I think that's very admirable. And I kind of like the moss that's in this inlay because it shows that you can be soft and persistent, but still influence everything around you. There's a little background about Frodo. He was the son of Drogo Baggins and Primula Brandybuck. He was one of the 9 original fellowship that set out from Rivendell to destroy the One Ring. If you're interested in the Frodo, it is normally $695. But today, because it's Black Friday, Warren, Corey, what are we doing for these lovely people?
We're making it cheaper.
It's Black Friday. Check out our website. We have all sorts of deals. And I'll be around all day nerding out. You might think this is like a costume, but I kind of just showed up in work wearing this today because it's Black Friday, and I think I can go with a little bit more of a casual dress code. Normally I'm in a Madly Mad shirt. I'm rambling, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pass it off to Kenna because she has some really cool manly gifts because we have all sorts of cool stuff here at Manly Bands, not just really cool and unique, badass, manly bands. Hey, Kenna, what do you got for us?
It's Black Friday, and I know what you're thinking. What do I get my man for Christmas? And every time you ask him, he's like, I don't know, whatever you want to get me. And I've just really begun to realize that men are to gifts what women are to restaurants. So it's like when he asks you what you want to eat for dinner, and you're like, I don't know, whatever. But you know what you want. You just don't want to say it, right? He's the same way. He knows what he wants, and let me tell you what he wants. He wants the Connoisseur. So it's really cool. It's your own custom smoked whiskey kit. So it's only $80, but it is on sale today. So it includes everything that you see here in front of me. So you have this really awesome smoking tray. So this is where the magic happens. And then you have all of these different flavors. So it comes with 3, apple, cherry, and hickory. So I'm feeling a little cherry today, so I'll probably use that. And then it also comes with this whiskey glass. So it's 9.8 ounces. Comes with just one of these. And then you have the blowtorch, which this is my favorite part. But, so you have one of these, the gas is not included. So I just want to make that clear, okay, before things get awkward. But anyways, I want to show you guys how to use it because I love it. And if you get it for your man, then he can make these drinks for you. So it's really a win-win situation, okay? So I'm going to pick cherry. So I'm going to open this up like so. And I'm gonna pick a couple of these and just put them right here in the middle. Just a couple, you don't need a ton. And then I'm going to take the blowtorch and I'm gonna click this little button like this, and I'm gonna light it up. Oh yeah, light it up till it gets smoky. Oh yeah, oh good stuff. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Oh yeah, oh that's some smoke. Little tiny bit more. We got some good smoke there. Okay. A little bit more. We need a little bit more. I need the smoke. All the smoke. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, now we're gonna take the glass and we're gonna cover it. It fits perfectly. We're just gonna let it smoke it up. The minute we take this out, we're just gonna pour in the glass, and voila, delicious cherry whiskey. I love it. Yes, I need one of these right now, please. Okay, so I'm gonna undo it here. Oh yeah, that's smoky right there. Then we're gonna pour in, and delicious. Look at that. So, perfect gift, on sale, only today. Ladies, you need it, he needs it. Gift it to you both.
You know what? It's Thanksgiving, which means my wife has got me working on lists right now for Christmas. She wants to know what I want to add to my collections. I have collections of comic books, of shoes, of sports memorabilia. And now that Manly Bands has got some really cool curated collections, I'm starting to accessorize a bit more with my ring selection. Now, one of the coolest collections that we got going right now is called the Military Heritage Collection. You are literally wearing a piece of history on your hand. One of those rings is actually made from a decommissioned supercarrier called the USS Kitty Hawk. This ship was launched on May 21st, 1960. Now, the Kitty Hawk was so big, it had to be flooded dry dock because the conventional slide down method was not gonna work. It was too long and it was gonna bang into the Philadelphia shore on the far side of the Delaware River, so that ain't gonna happen. The ship was commissioned on April 1961 in the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard and decommissioned all the way out in 1998, I believe, September 30th, 1998. Now, Kitty Hawk became the United States warship with the second longest active status after the sailing ship USS Constitution, which, by the way, the Enterprise passed her in 2012. And Kitty Hawk was officially decommissioned on May 12th, 2009, after 48 years of service. Now, this ring that we're showing you right now is called the Admiral. It's made of solid 10-karat yellow gold or sterling silver with genuine USS Kitty Hawk metal and 24-karat gold leaf inlay and flight deck runway etched sleeve. That looks slick. It's 8 millimeters wide with a flat design, comes in a comfort fit with a polished finish, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity. Now, I know that there's a little bit of rivalry between the Navy and the Army guys, so if you're more of an Army fan, then you might want to take a look at the Winters. It was named after Richard Winters, who was an officer in the United States Army and a decorated war veteran. As a first lieutenant, Winters parachuted into Normandy in the early hours of D-Day and later fought across France, the Netherlands, Belgium, and eventually Germany. Now, the Winters is made of solid 10-karat yellow gold or sterling silver with genuine World War II M1 Garand rifle stock inlay and a rifling design. It's 8 millimeters wide with a flat design, comfort fit, and a polished finish. The Winters comes with a certificate of authenticity and number purchased. Now, one of the coolest rings I like is actually made from metal that comes from Sherman tanks. It's called the Patton, and one of my favorite things about this, because it's today, Black Friday, we have super great deals. The Patton is actually 50% off today only here on Black Friday. Let me tell you a little bit about why Sherman tanks are cool. So it was technically called the M4 Sherman. It's one of the few iconic fighting vehicles of the Allies during World War II and was one of the most famous tanks in history. Their high bulky nose helped them crush thick vegetation and was sturdy enough and powerful enough just to bust through any kind of house or wall, which, really helped them in urban fights. Now, the person that led these tanks to victory was none other than General George Patton. The Third Army took the lead in Bastogne during the Battle of the Bulge, after which his forces drove deep into Nazi Germany at the end of the war. The Patton is made of tungsten with genuine World War II Sherman tank steel inlay. It's 8 millimeters wide with a bevel design and a polished finish. This limited, handcrafted ring comes with a certificate of authenticity and a purchase number. These are some of the coolest collections you're ever going to find. It's exclusively at Manly Bands, but don't leave. We got some great deals coming up for you.
So today we're here with Sam on Black Friday. She's the supervisor of the customer service area.
Manager.
She's the freaking manager of the customer service area. She's awesome. So Sam, typically how many messages or interactions with people do we have on a typical day?
I'd say around 500-600.
It's quite a lot. Mm-hmm. And since today is Black Friday, how many are we getting now?
Oh, like 2,000. Yeah.
That's significantly more than a regular day.
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you, Cody, very much. So we haven't gotten our stories yet. So I want to show you what prize we would have given away for these stories. So this is called The Naturalist. This is a wood journal, and it literally is wood. This is so nice. So it could have your love story in here, or this can be a traveling journal. Any way you want to keep it, it is beautiful. It has a marker in it, and I'm gonna give it to a fan of manly bands named Jade Burris. Happy birthday, Jade Burris. You get this because we haven't gotten love stories yet. So, happy birthday. I know someone, just random person, that was being proposed to one time, and they were taking a gander past a mental hospital, as you do. Anyway, they got to this picturesque place where the boy was gonna propose to the girl. And as they approached this place, there was a gurney with straps on it, empty. So this empty gurney is just sitting there, and as this person is proposing to this girl, they're sitting there wondering where the owner of said strapped gurney was. So that, Warren, is another scary kind of love story, I think. Just a random stranger. That wasn't me in a former marriage at all. You know, I don't know. So I want to hear your love stories. They really can be about your courtship, your engagement, your marriage, just anything that would be fun for us to hear. We have 7 more prizes that we want to give away to you. These are amazing Manly Bands merch that, frankly, I want to steal. I want to take home. But I do hope you guys win. So let's hear those stories. And we're going to take it away to Archie.
Hey, congratulations to the winner, and thank you, Kendra. I'm back. Hey, it's Archie. If you don't know me, well, then you should watch our YouTube channel, because that's what I do. But today, I'm here because it's Black Friday. I'm very excited, because one of the cool things about Manly Bands is our officially licensed collections. And one of our officially licensed collections is what I'm super excited about. It's our Lord of the Rings collection. It's rings based off of characters of Lord of the Rings. Today, I'm actually talking about the Gandalf, one of our rings. Okay. What are you, I'm talking about Gandalf. I need a staff.
Budget cuts.
Well, apparently we've been giving out so many rings, we've had to cut our budget, and so this is my staff, this janky lighting stand. But this janky lighting stand is nothing compared to the Gandalf. Check out this ring right here. It's titanium with forged carbon fiber sleeve. Can we get the theme music? Nailed it. Nice. All right, but the Gandalf, again, this is titanium with a forged carbon fiber sleeve. It's 8 millimeters wide. It has a high bevel design, and it comes in that comfort fit with an angled stone finish. This is such a cool, just simple, understated ring. Just like Gandalf was. He took the form of a frail old man so he would be unassuming, and so he could do his work of helping the free peoples of Middle-earth. Fun fact, Gandalf was known by many names. He was known as Mithrandir, he was known as Olorin, he was known as the Grey Pilgrim, which is all basically translations for the Grey Pilgrim. But he was one of the Maiar, so technically he was like the equivalent of an angel, so he was on par with Saruman, but he chose to be humble and help people of Middle-earth instead of enslaving it. The Gandalf, again, coming back to the ring, I love these simple designs. If you want to get your hands on one, normally they're $395. But again, today is Black Friday, so we got deals on deals on deals. It would be criminal to pass them. In fact, you shall not pass on these great deals. Speaking of great deals, not only do we have rings, but we got some really cool things other than rings. Hey, that rhymed. But Kenna, why don't you show us a few more of our cool manly gifts?
'Tis Black Friday, which means 'tis the season. So around this kind of season, this time of year, I like to talk about my favorite gifts for the men in your life, whether that be your dad, your fiance, brother, husband, etc. Because sometimes they're a little bit hard to shop for. So I want to touch on this product today. It's called the Double. It's usually $50, but it's on sale right now because Black Friday. We only have a few of these left because they have been sellers, top sellers for sure. And I also want to buy one, so race me to it. But, so what's included in this is you have this coaster / ashtray, and this is actually made from authentic whiskey barrel, which is really cool. But with that being said, this means that the size, the color, the texture, patterns, etc. will always be changing. None of them will be the same. That's because no two barrels are the same either. And then it also includes this 12-ounce rock glass, which is really cool too. So the alcohol and the cigar aren't included. My favorite part about this gift is that you can customize customize this with initials, names, dates, all of those really cool things to make it really customized for that special someone in your life. So once again, this is called the double, normally $50, but it's on sale today. We only have limited stock, and so you best be running, girl, best be running.
All right, confession time. I'm a bit of a collector, and I like to collect comic books, medallions for my hiking stick whenever I go visit the national parks. And I also like to collect Manly Bands rings. And one of the most popular collections at Manly Bands are our rings made of official Jack Daniel's whiskey barrels. And because it's Black Friday, you're going to get some of the very best deals of the year with this collection, starting with 50% off this beauty. It's called The Forged. The Forged is made of carbon fiber with Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel sleeve. It's 8 millimeters wide, has a flat design, it comes in a comfort fit, and has a satin finish. Now, carbon fiber is a lightweight material often used to manufacture like race cars and airplanes, where the Jack Daniel's is used to fuel a good time. So one of our other top sellers is this beauty here. We call it the Jasper. The Jasper is crafted from black zirconium with Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel and 14 karat yellow gold inlays. It measures in at 8 millimeters wide. It has a flat design with a polished finish and comes in our comfort fit. Now, the black zirconium is actually black due to exposure to a lot of intense heat in a process called oxygenation. I'm going to say that word wrong all day long. Anyway, over time, some of the darkness will fade, but this just adds to its natural charm, in my opinion. The last ring I want to show you is also 50% off today. It is only today, only because it's Black Friday, so make sure you get these Black Friday deals before we run out. This one's called the Linden. The Linden is handcrafted from cobalt chrome with a Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel sleeve. It measures in at 7 millimeters wide with a dome design and sand finish. It also comes in a comfort fit. Now, something interesting about cobalt chrome is that's really quite scratch resistant. I did a side-by-side test not too long ago over on Facebook, and I did it next to tungsten, and it held up really, really well. So if a Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel ring has been on your mind, you're never going to see a better deal than this collection than what we're doing right now today on Black Friday. So be sure to get yours right now.
We're here with Nina, the warehouse manager. Supervisor. I need to get these straight. We're here with Nina, the warehouse supervisor. Nina, if we order a ring today on Black Friday, how fast are we getting it out?
We'll get it out as fast as we possibly can. Possibly within an hour.
Thanks, Cody. Warren, don't worry. Oxygenation. Oxygenation. How do you say it?
Oxygen. I can't say
It's a
the
hard
word.
word. It's a hard word. Oxygenization. Anyway, okay, did you guys know this? This is for Corey and Warren. Did you guys know in certain cultures it was believed that rivals or evil spirits would attempt to kidnap the bride? So dressing the bridesmaids in similar attire confused the spirits and saved the bride. This is just like a whole taking one for the team at another level. Are you just kind of like, all right, this is my wedding day. You're cool getting kidnapped today. That's fine.
Evil spirits.
Evil spirits take her, not me. This is my special day. Sorry, Karen. It's not your day. All right, so we do have a winner for our first story, and I want to tell you about what she won. So this is called the Prodigy. Right here. Can you see this well? So
Sure.
These are beautiful wood coasters, but this person that won is definitely not coasting through love because she's got a beautiful story that Warren is going to put up for me so I could read. Maybe.
Boom! Teresa Ann!
Teresa Ann won! Yay! All right. When I met my spouse, he lived in Spokane and I live up north in the mountains. He instantly fell in love with me due to my love of the outdoors. Oh, Teresa, you seem like the whole package. You're cute and love outdoors. I thought he fell in love with me because I lived within 5 miles of his favorite hunting spot. I mean, also good. Priorities. Almost 6 years together now. Teresa Ann, congratulations on a beautiful love story. We are so excited to give this prodigy to you. Go ahead and email Warren with that information right there. He's going to get this out to you. He wants to know where to send it, Teresa. He wants to send this to you because he cares. Warren just, he has a big heart and he cares. So I want to hear more love stories from you guys. And I also wanted to remind you that for any purchase over $600 today, you are going to get that free wallet. Look how rad that is. It's walnut wood? Is that what it says? It's walnut wood, yeah? That is beautiful.
Walnut wood. It's usually $50.
Yeah,
you get it for free.
$50 value while supplies last. So make sure that you get your order in quick enough to get one of those freebies because that is really beautiful. I feel like I want one of those. Okay, so drop your questions too. Any questions you have for manly bands, we want to answer for you. Drop your love stories below. We want to give you prizes. We have so much more coming up. Turning time to Archie.
Oh man, it sounds exactly like the score. Are you sure that's a knockoff? We didn't get the clearance for that.
We're good.
Yeah, it sounds exactly the same thing. Hey, thanks again, Kendra. I'm Archie. This is what I wore to the office today. Just because, you know, why not? It's Black Friday. You're probably more here about Kendra because she's giving away stuff, but she's actually very knowledgeable about manly band stuff. So feel free to ask her questions about manly bands, our unique men's wedding bands, and other, what they're made of. If you have any specific questions, let us know in the comment section or DM us or whatever. One of the cool things about manly bands is we have officially licensed collections, and one of my favorite officially licensed collections is our Lord of the Rings collection. This ring that I'm wearing right now is the Sauron. Look at that. It glows under black light. But this ring is actually very awesome. Look at that. It glows in the dark under black light. Or if you're just super awesome. Apparently I'm not super awesome. It's not glowing on me. But also you have to be a Maiar, an actual angel of Middle-earth, basically. The Sauron is made of black zirconium. It's got lava rock and, again, a glow powder inlay. And it's got a deep red Cerakote sleeve. It comes in 8mm wide sizing. It's got a flat design and a comfort fit, and it's got a hammered finish.
How much is it?
Anyway, it's $795. But today is Black Friday. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper. Check out our website. We got all sorts of deals going on. And again, at Manly Bands, not only do we make unique men's wedding bands, we also have cool other gear, which Kenna is going to be talking about some more. Here you go.
So I know guys are a bit hard to shop for, especially for Christmas. So that's why I'm here. I wanted to talk to you about a couple gifts that are so great for all the men in your life, especially because it's Black Friday and we have some amazing deals going on. But today I wanted to talk about the Manly Bands hat collection. So we have the loyal, the laid back, and the low key. Each hat is $35, but like I said, awesome deals going on, and so you'll definitely want to check those out. But today I wanted to talk about the low key because it's one of my favorites. It's this guy right here. It's one of my favorites because it's just super clean, simple, classy. All of our hats are classic snapbacks. And so it also has the Manly Bands logo on the front and then as well as the back, which I love the back. But we have them on the sides too. I mean, there's a lot of different options that way. They're available in black, camo, heather gray with a black bill. So just a lot of different options so that there's something for everyone. These are great for a lot of different ages too. Little kids love to wear them. Every man really, really loves these. These are one of our most popular selling products here at Manly Bands. And so anyways, like I said, Black Friday, I would definitely recommend getting one of these today because they are on sale. We only have a limited availability on them and they're selling like hotcakes. So you definitely want to get yours now.
You know, I'll admit it, the Lord of the Rings collection that Archie's showing off today really rocks, but nothing rocks harder than our officially licensed Fender collection. See what I did there? Okay, that's not as cool as it could have been, but these rings are inspired by some of the most iconic guitars that have ever graced the airways. And that's because today's Black Friday, and you're gonna see some of the very best deals on our rings. For example, the Riff is 50% off today, and the Riff is made of black zirconium with a fretboard engraving. It's 10mm wide with a flat design and a polished finish, and it comes in a comfort fit. Now, most of our rings are right around 8 millimeters wide, so the riff is a little bit wider than average, but it kind of needs to be if you're going to have that really sweet fretboard engraving. Now, if you love shredding on your axe, then you might be drawn more to this rock star. It's called the Electric. The Electric's made of titanium with ebony wood and silver guitar string inlays and black zirconium inlay and sleeve. It's 8 millimeters wide, it has a flat design in a comfort fit, and it has a satin finish. Now, fun fact, titanium is as strong as steel, but weighs about half as much. Now, rounding out my top 3 picks in the Fender collection is the Troubadour. The Troubadour is made of ebony wood with bronze acoustic string inlay with acoustic feather tweed fabric or bird's eye maple sleeve. It's 8 millimeters wide with a dome design and comes in a comfort fit. Plus, the Troubadour is water resistant. So whether you're an aspiring world air guitar champion player or possibly the real deal, you don't want to miss out on these great deals on unique handcrafted rings from Manly Bands during our Black Friday sale.
We're here in manufacturing with Danny. He's the shop manager. And
Shop foreman.
Shop foreman, sorry. It's too much for everyone. Danny, we have a question for you. Do we really make and manufacture rings in-house?
We make all our rings in-house. We cut out rings over there with the lathe. We do epoxy work over here. We do precious metal work over here. Behind me we have woodworking going on. Everything gets polished in-house. Everything gets done here.
Sounds pretty sweet.
It's awesome.
All right, guys, I need something to give Warren to do. He's just like hanging out back there. I don't even think he's working.
I'm not even doing anything.
He's not even doing anything. So for every like 10 people added to the live stream, what should we make Warren do? I'm thinking push-ups.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Off camera.
Sounds good. Get a workout in? I don't know. You should be on camera.
No.
Try to get out of us.
Nobody wants to see me do that.
All right. Our next prize is called the Laid Back. Check out this hat. I almost wish that I had it out of the plastic, but we will keep it in here nice and intact to send you.
Hey, Kenna was just talking about that.
Kenna was just talking about that. Also, how cute is she? She's adorable. So check this out, the Laid Back, because we have got you covered. Beth Glasky, you have won the Laid Back. We are so happy for you. I am going to look in my phone because you gave us a very detailed story that I'm very excited to read. So, I met my man originally in 2001 while taking night courses. We came from 2 different towns, but were attending the same night school. We never spoke to each other during that time. We didn't even know each other's names. We were coincidentally also working at the same restaurant. He trained me at this restaurant. We didn't realize we were taking classes together. We again went our separate ways and never connected on a romantic level. It's okay, it was gonna happen, I feel it. We honestly never really spoke. 9 years later, oh, good job, 9 years later, we ended up meeting again at a daycare I worked at that his child attended. We still didn't communicate that much. Fast forward a year, he became a single dad and we ended up attending the same baby shower of a mutual friend. Wow, this is a lot of like serendipitous meetings. Okay, what are the chances? That is very, very rare chance. His car broke down and I gave him a ride home. It wasn't until all those years passed and all those misconnections that we finally bonded. We actually didn't realize we had met each other so many times prior until several months into our relationship. It's been 8 years happily ever after. Aww. Beth, that is so sweet. We love that you and your man eventually connected after all of that. We are just so happy for you. We at Manly Bands love love, and we love hearing about love. So if you have a love story, please drop it below. We want to hear all the things. I actually get really excited hearing love stories. Someone once gave me a book that was like love stories of famous people because I'm a weirdo and I just really like hearing about people's stories, how they met, how they love each other, these little things, serendipitous meetings. It's just fun to know about. So I want to know more. Put more in our comments below. And remember that today we have our Black Friday special where if you spend $600, you do get this free walnut wood. Walnut wallet. Warning. What was the word you messed up again, Warren?
Optimization.
It's not me, it's the turkey. What's it called? Tryptophan. The tryptophan got to me. So you can get your free walnut wood wallet. I got that. With a purchase of $600 or more. It is a $50 value and you are going to love it. So drop those comments below. Any questions that you have.
Oh, Beth, I need Beth to contact me.
Beth, don't forget that you have to, Beth and everyone, don't forget that to get your prize, you do have to watch the live stream because at any point your story could be read. And when your story is read, that is when you contact Warren and he is going to get your details so he can send that to you. So Beth, don't forget to contact Warren and the rest of you drop your stories below and we're going to take it away to Archie.
Hey, thanks, Kendra. Welcome back. I'm Archie. And if you haven't been paying attention, you'll notice I'm wearing a suit of armor. I know it's very subtle, but I am wearing a suit of armor. And the reason why I'm wearing a suit of armor is because we have all sorts of really cool, special, officially licensed collections here at Manly Bands. And I'm talking about some of them. But we have special collections, especially officially licensed collections rather, all the way from DC Comics to Fender guitars. But the reason I'm wearing this is because one of my favorite special officially licensed collections is our Lord of the Rings collection. And of course, these are rings based off characters from Lord of the Rings, like Aragorn. You have his sword. You have Legolas's bow. And where would we be without Gimli's axe? It just feels right to be holding this ring, to have this ring and be holding an axe at the same time. It's like it was meant for it. But the Gimli is normally $595. And as you've been watching, if you've been paying attention, we have all sorts of really cool deals. Sometimes we might even do a giveaway. I don't know, but you got to keep watching in order to see when those happen, or if they happen. I don't know. That's why you got to keep watching. But the Gimli is black zirconium. It's got a gold Cerakote filled Gimli helm engraving. It's got a Lord of the Rings logo engraving. It's 8 millimeters wide. It's a bevel design in a comfort fit. It's got a weathered finish. This is truly something worthy of the glittering caves of Aglarond, which is the thing that I did not just make up. Go Wikipedia it. Anyway, Manly Bands has a lot of really cool things. We don't just do rings. Rings are just the thing that we do exceptionally well. Holiday gift giving season is coming up, and we have Kenna, who has been talking about our really cool manly gifts if you want to get something other than a ring or something in addition to a ring. What do you say, Kenna?
It's Black Friday and you're running out of time to get these awesome deals. Do you see what I did there? Because we're looking at our watch collection today, so time. Yeah, I'm pretty funny. Anyways, this is our Manly Bands Timepiece collection. It's so awesome. We have obviously an extensive collection here, but I wanted to touch on just one, which I think is really awesome. It's really universal for the working man, and that is our watch here, and it's the Proficient. So all of our watches range from $200 to $225 each, but obviously it's Black Friday and we have some awesome deals going on, and so now would be the time to get one. This one is made of genuine carbon fiber dial in the middle here, which is really, really cool. It also has a 36-month battery life, which is awesome because it will last you a really long time. It also has the silicone band with the stainless steel buckle, and that means it's water resistant, which, like I said, working man, he's using his hands, it will last him a long time, which is great. It's really cool also because it has the luminescent hands and dial, which is great because you can see it in the night, in the dark, when it's not so bright outside, all of those different things. And so that's one of my favorites, but we really do have a style for every guy, which makes it such a perfect gift. And so ladies, if you're looking for something for Christmas, I would definitely recommend this. Once again, only on sale today. We only have a limited stock, and once they're gone with this amazing price, they're gone. So you gotta jump on it right now.
In the DC universe, there's a trophy room where the Dark Knight collects souvenirs from his most famous villains like the Riddler, the Penguin, and the Joker. So if collections are cool enough for Batman, be like Batman and get your collection started with our officially licensed DC collection. Starting off with the Bruce Wayne. The Bruce Wayne's made of black zirconium with black diamonds and a Batman logo engraving. It's 9 millimeters wide with a flat design and a machine finish and comes in a comfort fit. Now, if your billionaire persona isn't bringing Gotham the justice it needs, it's time to put that cow of vengeance on, or maybe just the Cape Crusader. The Cape Crusader is made of black-plated tungsten with a Batman logo engraving. It's 8 millimeters wide, has a dome bevel design with a satin finish, and comes in a comfort fit. And when you're ready to be the hero the city deserves, it's time to step up and wear the Batman. The Batman is made of black zirconium with carbon fiber inlay and a Batman logo engraving. It measures in at 8 millimeters wide, has a dome design with a hammer finish, and has that comfort fit. But Batman is not the only hero working today. Cody, who are our superheroes working on Black Friday?
Hey, we're back here with the customer service team, and we're here with Sam, the supervisor.
Manager. Sam Manager.
Sam Manager. This is Sam Manager. Sam Manager, what's the most common question we get up here in customer service?
Probably where's my order?
And what's our usual response to that?
Being made.
And how long ago did they order it?
10 minutes ago, usually. Yeah. We're fast, but we're not that fast.
Did you know that there are over 100,000 weddings that take place in Vegas each year? And apparently, the busiest days of the year are both Valentine's Day and Christmas. So if you are planning on eloping, don't go to Vegas at Christmas or Valentine's Day. But we have another winner. This was a very long, fun, detailed story. So our next winner gets to have the Timekeeper. And I see that our story's up there. So in 1 second, I will read it to you. But the Timekeeper is a beautiful watch. It is black. It is beautiful. It has, what are these like little dials called?
Dials.
The little dials are called dials. So it's it's very fancy, and the Timekeeper, exactly like what it's called, keeps time.
It keeps time. It's a
It
watch.
keeps time really, really well for you. But it is really, really beautiful. It comes in this wood box, and it is an amazing prize for, let's see who won that, Ravenloft Leatherworks, whose story is very exciting. So let's see. When I was 18, I got my wisdom teeth removed. I had the biggest crush on a football player at my college. So slurring, I told my doctors I liked this guy. I, of course, have no recollection of this. Okay, all right, so on some medication. It happens to the best of us, don't worry. So I was describing him to the doctors, and I saw that my brother was in the room. He was super nerdy, and he was built like a twig. All right? It like keeps building. I like this story. It just like keeps getting me in there. So forgetting what he looked like, I started describing my brother. I told him he was skinny, had curly black hair, crazy freckled face, and the biggest glasses. Okay, my brother is insanely nerdy looking. Okay, we get to really, apparently very nerdy looking. We got that twice. My doctor looked at me like I was out of my mind. My brother turned red. This is the worst part. Was that the worst part, or is the next part the worst part? Oh, okay. The football player walked in because we had been friends. He turned to my brother and was like, "What is wrong, bro?" The doctor said that, or the football player? Oh, okay. The football player said it to the brother. Got it. My brother started singing Sweet Home Alabama.
Hey, the brother was drunk.
The brother was on medicine too. He then booked it out of there. My doctor asked my crush if he knew anyone else based on my description. He replied, no. So me and my dumb self said, what are you talking about? He was the one that just ran out of the room. And you like him? He asked, no, silly. I replied, I love him.
It keeps going.
It keeps going. The story keeps getting better and better. I went up to him and I hopped on his back. Oh, okay. All right. I also hate him though. Cause like, he my bro. I like you, man. Like, yeah, bro. You want to go out and eat casseroles? That's the story of how me and my husband got married.
I think someone's on medication. Someone is like on rehabbing the Thanksgiving feast.
It is not me.
Oh my God. All right.
This story just kept going and building and getting better. So Ravenloft Leatherworks, thank you for that amazing story. It was entertaining. You hit that threshold for sure. You get that Timekeeper. Get your details to Warren. He's going to throw up his email address for you. send him that address and we will get that sent out to you. We love hearing love stories here. Manly Bands is all about love, so we want to hear more. Get those love stories in our comments below.
What if they're already making orders? What if they're already ordering their stuff?
If you're already ordering stuff, that's good, because you could also get the free wallet, the $50 value, real walnut wood, amazing, has that beautiful logo in there. This is a wallet that you guys want. With any purchase of $600 or more, you can have this beautiful wallet. So, in addition to those orders, getting the free stuff, you can also get prizes here with us. So put your order through and then drop your story in the comments below. Also put in any questions that you guys have ever had for Manly Bands. We want to answer those for you. But Archie has told me that he has something important to say, so let's head over there and learn from him.
Hey, thanks, Kendra, and congratulations to the winners of the competition. If you're watching the channel and you're like, man, I missed the competition, I really want to win something. Well, maybe, I don't know, keep watching the channel. You may or may not have a chance to win another thing. We might feel generous. I'm feeling generous. How can you not feel generous in a full suit of armor? How can you not feel so powerful? Now, if you're wondering who I am, I'm Archie. Normally you see me on the YouTube channel, but I'm just hanging out today in this full suit of armor because one of the cool things about Manly Bands is that we do special collections and special license collections. We have an officially licensed collection, which is my favorite. It's based on The Lord of the Rings. I'm super stoked. We have rings based on characters like Gandalf, Frodo, Gollum, even Sauron. You should check out that one. One of the rings I'm most stoked about is the Aragorn. Look at this. There we go. This is my favorite ring. Aragorn is my favorite character in Lord of the Rings. Aragorn, son of Arathorn, the Elisar, the heir of Isildur, the Dunedain, Strider, among many names. It's got black zirconium with a sterling silver inlay, and it's got some a desert ironwood sleeve. It's 8 millimeters wide, but we do more than rings. And the holiday gift-giving season is coming up, so I'm gonna pass it over to Kenna to talk to you about some cool manly gifts. All right, Kenna.
Hey, thanks, Archie. Guys, it's Black Friday, which means drinks all around. I wanted to talk today about a couple of my favorite gifts for those drink lovers, whether you're hosting a party or just having a nice romantic evening with your significant other. These are the gifts that I'd recommend. It is Black Friday, so our prices are once-in-a-lifetime prices, or should I say once-in-a-year prices. So the first that I want to talk about today is this gift right here. It's called the Life of the Party. It's normally $50, but once again, Black Friday, sale, get it today. So this is really awesome because this tray is made from authentic whiskey barrel. And so because of that, it means that it's a really unique piece. The size, the color, it will always vary because no two barrels are the same. So when you give this gift to someone, it is really cool because it is very, very unique. They're never going to make two that are the exact same, which I think is really awesome. So the tray holds 4 shot glasses, so you can have a party. The 4 shot glasses are included, which is awesome, yes. The other really cool thing about this is that the item is able to be personalized. So not only are they going to get that really unique piece, but you can also customize it. And so it has that extra little something something that really makes the gift really cool and unique. So this is awesome, one of my favorites. Next, we're going to look at the understated here. Thank you so much. My assistant, so great. So this is the understated. These are really, really cool. My favorite part about these are the coasters, but the understated, normally $50. Once again, Black Friday, so our prices are insane right now. I would definitely recommend getting them right now. This set, the coasters are solid granite and aluminum clad coasters, which is so cool. They have such a good weight to them and just they look really cool too. Once you have your drink, you put your chilling stone in because this just helps it keep at the optimal sipping temperature, which is amazing and they look really cool. So our tumblers are made with recycled glass, which is awesome. And then included in this set are 2 coasters, 2 chilling stones, and 2 glass tumblers. So it really is a full set, which is awesome. You know, this price today really is only going to be the price today because normally it is $50. So those are my favorite gifts for those drink lovers, whether you want to have a little party or you just want to have a nice little evening, a little something something. These are definitely what I'd recommend. So pick one up today because Black Friday.
Celtic symbols are known for their intricate designs and deep meanings. Things like strength, pride, and staying true. So whether you're lucky, loyal, or into downright shenanigans, we've got just the Celtic ring for you. And today, being Black Friday, you're going to get the very best deals of the year on this collection. Starting off with the Eternal. The Eternal is made of black titanium and has a Celtic knot pattern. It's 6.5 millimeters wide with a slightly domed design, satin finish, and a comfort fit. Our next ring has a huge deal with a whopping 50% off today only. This is the Trinity. The Trinity is made of titanium with Celtic Trinity knot pattern. It's 7 millimeters wide with a dome design, comfort fit, and satin finish. And rounding out the Celtic collection section of this broadcast is named after the Guardian of Scotland himself. This is the Wallace. The Wallace is made of black zirconium with blue or green Cerakote-filled Celtic engraving. It's 8 millimeters wide, has a dome design with a bead finish, and comes in a comfort fit. We have incredible deals site-wide, so make sure you add the Celtic collection during the best sale of the year.
We're here at the warehouse with Mariah. She is the warehouse manager. Supervisor, thank you. Mariah, if I were to order a ring off the website, when am I going to get it?
When you order, there's actually a little spot in the computer where it gives you an estimated time of delivery.
So I just have to look at the website?
Yeah. Simple.
Simple.
All right, you guys just missed Warren kind of doing push-ups over there.
all of them.
He did all the push-ups.
All
Did
the
you?
push-ups.
Did you do all the push-ups, Warren?
So many push-ups.
Corey, did he do the push-ups?
He doesn't talk much.
I don't
He's
know.
nodding his head yes, because
I don't think that's what I see. I don't know.
That is a big
All right.
nod yes. Stop shaking your head!
Okay, our next prize is called The Understated, and Kenna just told us about it, which is cool because I have it in a box, so I don't get to show you how cool it is.
That's
but
not as cool.
it's not as cool. I'm sorry, I'm not as cool. So it does come with that stone coaster, the stone cube, and a cup that I am told is called Rocks. Is that right? Rocks?
Rock glass.
Rock glass. I don't know a ton about drinking, but it looks really, really snazzy. And there's two of them in there, and you do get the coaster and the cube, so that looks pretty darn cool. And it looks like we have a story. Let me pull them up. Sometimes they're so long I have to pull them up on my phone. Okay, so John Kuchler won this.
Handsome.
He is handsome. That's a handsome dude. All right, he says, my best friend is also my girlfriend. I couldn't be any more lucky to have met her. For me, the whole time being with her has been a love story. From date nights to acting all giddy like being back in high school to the hard stuff. She was always there for everything. From the heavy stuff and dropping everything that was going on in her busy life when I found out my dad passed away. Oh. And came with food just to be there and offer support. To the light stuff to go out of her way when it's just a stressful day. Always laughing, always supporting, and is just an incredible human being who is my person. Aww. John Kuchler, that is a very cute story. I am a fan. I feel like you rightly won this understated gift. Thank you, John Kuchler, for submitting. If you have any love stories that you want to submit, sweet like that one, funny like the last one, we want all of them. We want to hear them. Drop them in the comments below. And we also want to answer any questions that you have about any of our products. So, John, Warren really needs you to email him. So email him there so that you can get hooked up so he can send that to you. And everyone else that has won prior to that, remember to send your information to Warren. Remember that with your purchase of $600 or more today, you do get this free wallet. Real walnut wood, $50 value. And it is just so beautiful. You definitely want it. I definitely want it.
Definitely.
Can I win prizes on here?
Nope.
Can I submit stories? No?
Nope.
I had the whole mental institution thing. That's got to count for something.
That was pretty good. Nope.
No. Just can't get anything around here.
Nope.
All right, so.
You have to be watching. You're not watching the show.
We're not watching. I'm watching myself, kind of.
Kind of.
That
sorta,
counts.
Maybe.
I don't know. If you have a cool story, if you want to donate your prize to me, Just kidding, Warren won't let that happen either. Nope. But cool stories, put them below. Any questions, put them below. We want to hear it all. And we also want to hear from Archie. So let's go hear from him.
Hey, thanks, Kendra. Welcome back. If you were wondering why I am doing in this armor, well, my name's Archie, and I'm a nerd, so I just kind of hang out with it all the time. I just showed up to work like this. One of the cool things that we do here at Manly Bands is our officially licensed collections. We have everything from Major League Baseball to Jack Daniel's whiskey barrels, like this bad boy right here. And one of my favorite special collections, and this is actually the reason why I'm dressed up in armor and have been all day, is our official Lord of the Rings collection. We got rings from characters all over Tolkien's pantheon. We got rings based on like Frodo, Gollum, Aragorn, Gandalf, and then we even have rings based on the ring wraith. So without further ado, let me talk about the ring wraith. Check this out. This is black zirconium with Damascus sleeve, and it's got the Lord of the Rings engraving. It's 8 millimeters wide, it's got a dome design, and it's in a comfort fit, and it's got a weathered finish and acid etched with Damascus. It's really cool. It's actually really comfy. I really dig it. But Manly Bands, we also do more than just rings. We have some really cool gifts, and it's the gift-giving season coming up on us. So why not get a head start, and let's have Kenna tell you all about it.
Thanks, Archie. Ladies, it's Black Friday, and that means shopping for him. And I'm gonna just make it easy for you. You have your stylish man, he needs some stylish Black Friday gifts, okay? So we're just gonna dive right in. So we're gonna dive right into this old school, which is a dino bone and lava bead bracelet. This thing is badass. So it's normally $150, but of course, Black Friday, it's on sale today. I would definitely recommend getting this. So this is so cool. First of all, it has no closure. It's elastic, which is really awesome because it can fit a lot of different size wrists. And you can steal it from your man and also wear it because obviously we need that option too. So it's made from volcanic and gem bone beads with brass spacers. So it's literally made from dinosaur bones. So it has 5 different type of dinosaur bone beads aligned together, surrounded by an array of lava beads. So is there anything cooler than that? Because I don't think so. It's also really awesome because it can absorb essential oils, which I find to be a really cool feature of that. So the next one that we're going to talk about is the Responsible. This is our wallet here, normally $90, but today it is not that price because it is Black Friday. So we've got all sorts of deals going on. So this is made from aerospace grade aluminum, and it weighs just over 2 ounces. So it's got a really cool weight to it. This piece just easily folds over, and then this kind of holds the weight. It has a built-in bottle opener, so your man is ready at any time. It also has a genuine top grain 3-pocket bifold leather, which is really awesome. And it holds up to 17 cards. So that's so many cards that your man can be buying you things with. And it's TSA compliant, which means when he treats you to a Hawaii trip because you got him this awesome gift, he'll be able to make it through TSA. Easy. And our final thing are our cufflinks, which I know a lot of people, the younger generations, don't really wear cufflinks very often these days, but these are great to wear to special events, weddings, red carpet, premieres, all those types of things. So this is our vintage, normally $30, but we do have our Black Friday sale going on, and so they are discounted today. Our cufflinks come with either our brand already put on there for you, or you can get them custom. So you could have his initials on them, you could have your initials on them, whatever you want on them, we can customize them. So they are silver plated with walnut wood. They are bullet back cufflinks. And once again, there is that option to personalize. And really cool about this gift is that a portion of this purchase will go towards the local deforestation efforts, which is really, really cool. And you can kind of include that too in your gift to them and say, oh, this is a little cool fact about this. Anyways, guys, those are a few of my favorite gifts for those stylish men so he can be stylish on the streets. So yeah, so these make some really awesome gifts.
So here's some little behind the scenes that you guys may not know. Manly Bands is actually headquartered here in Utah, the Beehive State. And Utah has some of the most beautiful topography in the entire world. In a few short hours, you can see the red rock of St. George, the sweeping sand dunes of the Little Sahara, the majestic Uinta Mountains, and the world-famous salt flats. Utah's an adventure seeker's paradise, so we know what types of rings would be incredible in our adventure collection. And all 3 of these rings are also 50% off today, so, happy Black Friday, everybody. Kicking off our collection is the Solo. The Solo is made of cobalt chrome with tree engraving and has a mesquite wood sleeve. It's 7 millimeters wide with a dome design and satin finish and comes in a comfort fit. Now, if scaling the highest peak is more your style, check out the Everest. The Everest is made of titanium with Mount Everest engraving. It's 10 millimeters wide, has a flat design, satin finish, and comes in a comfort fit. Personally, I love the mountains here in Utah, especially our Wasatch Mountain Range. Every time I get into the backcountry, I'm in awe of the majesty of our backyard. And that's why I really like the Wasatch. The Wasatch is made of mahogany wood with malachite inlay in mountain design. It's 8 millimeters wide, has a dome design in a comfort fit, and is water resistant. Be sure to add the adventure prompting rings to your collection today and save some serious coin. And it's easier to justify that new dirt bike you've been eyeballing all year. Anyway, Cody, who are you talking to on the floor now?
We're here at Manly Bands and Manufacturing, and we are here with
Danny,
Danny. What do you do?
I'm the shop foreman.
And Danny, remind me, why are we here so early?
It's Black Friday. We got to get ahead of things.
You heard it from the man.
All right, did you know that even today, some cultures carry the practice of pinching the bride for good luck on the wedding day?
That sounds painful.
We're gonna hurt you. Good luck. You got this.
Good luck with the bride not punching you in the nose.
I think it's better than the one where they are dressing the bridesmaids similar so that they can kidnap the bridesmaids instead of the bride.
Also, that's horrific.
I don't know. There's also where you wear red to ward off the evil spirits. Why are we not doing more of that?
I feel like that's very violent feeling.
Where is all the red for the evil spirit warding? I don't know. I just feel like we need a little bit more evil spirit warding in our lives. I don't know, Warren, maybe.
I feel like it's Game of Thrones.
There's some violent
We can say that. We're
wedding
officializing.
traditions. Okay, so we do have another prize to give. And you guys, if you're submitting right now, you might just be getting a prize. So submit. Let's hear those stories. This prize coming up is amazing. It's called the Vintage, and they are really snazzy cufflinks. Can you see?
Kara just showed those, yeah.
Oh, she did just show them. And I think you got a closer shot so you can see them a little bit better. But they are wood. They are, is it called outlaid when it's on the outside? What do you call that?
Outlaid.
Out-
I like that.
Outlaid. Anyway, they are very, very cool. And these are called the Vintage. They are amazing. And they are going to Esteban! So now
He's got a longer story too. It's coming in a couple pieces.
Okay, all right. This is a longer story. Is this the first one?
This is the first of 3 things.
Okay, all right. So Esteban says, so my now fiance and I were set up by our bosses. But our stories and opportunity of meeting were when we lived in the same apartment building, when we were married to our ex-spouses. All right, what's the next one? I like these build-up ones. Also in college, I worked for her mother and she would be there hanging out. And I also sing for my career. That is so cool, Esteban. I can't sing. I really, really wish that I could. You're way cooler than I am or could ever hope to be. And I sang with her sister's best friend and came to a few concerts. Very cool. And the biggest one is connecting to her grandpa being Ted Bundy.
What?
Oh no, Ted Bundy's psychologist, I think.
Oh, okay.
Better.
That's better.
Okay. Whew. And my aunt studying to be an investigative journalist and having their paths cross leading all the way to us now. Wow, it sounds like you had quite a few incidents of running into each other. That's very cool that you ended up where you are now, Esteban. We are so, so happy for you. And I'm so glad that we get to send those amazing cufflinks to you. So take that email right there that Warren just threw up for us. Email him. He will get your details and send that out to you today-ish because he's dedicated and he cares. And remember, everyone that is purchasing anything today, if you do spend $600 or more, you do get this amazing free wallet, real walnut wood. People were laughing at me earlier because I can't say it very well. It's hard. It's so hard, okay?
Oxygenization.
Real oxygenization.
The ring, ring? Yeah.
See, it's not just me. Thanks, guys. Thanks. So real walnut wood, $50 value if you spend $600 or more. But these stories are amazing and they're entertaining us. We are basically just hanging out, laughing here today, having a great time here at Manly Bands.
Send us your stories.
Thank you for the amazing morning getting these entertaining stories. We want to hear more. So send us your questions, send us your stories. We want to hear them, and we also want to hear from Archie. So let's go to him.
Archie, you're up.
You're up, Archie.
Hey, thanks, Kendra. Oh, by the way, I have a joke for you. What do you call an elf without his building blocks? It's Legolas. I'd like to thank Corey for that joke, except for Corey never talks, so I'd like to thank Warren for that joke. Sorry, Corey. Hey, welcome back. If you don't know who I am, I'm Archie, and if you're wondering why I'm wearing all this cool armor, well, one, why not? You know, if you have it, flaunt it. Speaking of flaunting things, Manly Bands has some really cool, special, officially licensed collections from everything from like Major League Baseball to Jack Daniels, like this whiskey barrel here. And my personal favorite, our Lord of the Rings special collection with rings based on characters from Lord of the Rings like Aragorn. We've got Gandalf. We've got Frodo. We've even got ones based on Hot Sauron. If you've been watching Rings of Power, you know what I'm talking about. I'm here to talk to you about the Legolas. Look at that. The bow and arrow are in the way, so I'm just going to do this. It's cobalt chrome with a green, and it's got a black bow thread, and it's got greenwood inlays. Greenwood, of course, being the other name for Mirkwood before it got all corrupted by the Witch King. Again, black bow thread, and it's got greenwood inlays, and it's got the Lord of the Rings logo engraving. It's 8 millimeters wide. It's got a flat design, and it's got a comfort finish with a polished finish. This is such a cool ring. I think it's worthy for an elf that is the son of a king, the prince. I guess he is technically a prince. I probably should have said that a lot better. Speaking of saying things better, we have Kenna to talk to you about manly gifts, and she's going to talk about them way better than I have been talking about the rings.
Hey, thanks, Archie. Ladies, is your man, like a manly man, a mountain man? Well, I have got some Black Friday gifts for him then. I just want to dive right in because we have got a great selection. So the first thing that we're going to look at today is the Scout. $24, but we do have our Black Friday sale going on, and so our deals are amazing today. The Scout is a portable heat source with no smoke and ashes. So it's like a little portable campfire. It's so cute. Okay, let me open it up here so you guys can see it. Guys, it is safe to roast marshmallows on. Did you know that, okay? But you just have to make sure that you have FDA food grade soy wax to roast the marshmallows. But it burns for 3 to 5 hours. It is handmade in Maryland, and it's outdoor use only, except for the demonstration of this video. So I'm gonna grab my little blowtorch here, and we're just gonna light it up, okay? Oh yeah, come on. I want marshmallows now. I want s'mores. Oh, this is fun. Guys, don't do this inside, only outside, okay? Don't be like me. We did burn a little bit before we did this though, just to make sure we didn't burn the whole place down, you know, safety and all that. So yeah, this is awesome. It does make me want to roast s'mores right now on it. All right, let's move on to our next thing, the Woodsman, which is this beauty right here. The Woodsman is $125, but like I keep saying, Black Friday, deals all over the place. It is discounted today, so I'd pick it up today. So it is a sport utility 2-pound camp hatchet, which is awesome. It's 14-inch curved American hickory handle right here, and it has forged tool steel head up here, and it's tapered for cutting and light splitting. It is heat coated with boiled linseed oil. It's available in all sorts of colors. We have deep blue, gray, red, orange, and forest green. It's made and fulfilled by Motor City Axe in Michigan, and it's got a really cool brand on it. It's branded in, not by this campfire, though it looks like it, but it is branded in. Really cool thing about this is that you can personalize it. So you can have up to 8 characters, A through Z, and the numbers 0 through 9. So that's a really cool gift also. Guys, it's getting toasty in here. Kind of sweating a little bit. All right, let's move on to our next one. Excuse me, our next one, which is the Fly Fisher. $24 normally, but Black Friday deals discounted. Mwah, yes. So our package includes the pattern name, hook size, and recommended fishing techniques, which is really cool because you know exactly what it's for. There also is a guide curated selection of 12 hand-tied flies for trout or bass, so you've got a nice selection there. It's made of quality materials that are suited for all season fishing and freshwater streams, and it is a Molly Jogger Ozark Englishman project. So this is just a really cool range of the manliest man stuff ever. And so yeah, make your man take you out camping, make him catch dinner, chop down some wood for this little fire pit here, and roast some marshmallows and have a great time. So guys, happy Black Friday, and Warren, what else do you got for us?
We have a large selection of unique rings to match your unique personality and style. And some of those rings are super popular year in and year out all around the world. So here are 3 rings that are some of our most popular and best sellers. Plus, we're marking them down 50% today, Black Friday only. Starting off, our bestseller collection is the Hero. The Hero is made of tungsten and is available in either 6mm or 8mm widths. It has a flat stepped edge design with a satin finish and comes in a comfort fit. Now, if the party doesn't start till you arrive, then this is the ring that's right for you. This is the DJ. The DJ is made of black plated tungsten with blue plated sides. It is 8mm wide, and the DJ has a flat stepped edge design, satin finish, and comes in a comfort fit. And because you're the king of your castle, apartment, or living your very best van life, you deserve the King Arthur. The King Arthur is made of titanium with rosewood inlay and mill-grain edges. It's 8mm wide, has a dome design, is in a comfort fit, and has a polished finish. Now, you can find our best sellers in our drop-down menu at manlybands.com. Today, we're offering the very best deals of the year with some rings marked as low as 50% off. So lock in your deal before we run out. Now, Cody, what's happening out on the floor?
We're back again with the customer service team, and we're here with Sam Manager Sam. Manager Sam, do we ever get orders that are like, I need this as fast as possible?
Yeah, all the time.
And what kind of rings do you recommend to them?
Drawing a blank.
The CEO, there's too many. Officer, journeyman, hero, gentleman, hunter. Lots of rings. There we go.
All right, did you know that medical science wasn't as advanced when marriage first started? It's kind of a funny quote to say. What? It's commonly believed that a vein ran from the 4th finger directly to the heart. Which is why we wear wedding rings on that finger. So is that not true? Warren, do we know? Is there a vein?
Anatomically, that is incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay, but that's what they thought. So that is why we wear the rings here. Do you guys know Manly Bands has girl rings too? They have like a really cool little diamond one that I want. What's the name of that one? Do you know offhand what I'm talking about?
You mean like the Rosie Ray rings that we are our sister side that has amazing rings for
Rosie Ray rings for our amazing ladies. Yes. They're really, really cool, actually. So our next prize is called the Scout. And if you were live a second ago, you saw Kenna pull it out, which is cool because I got to keep it in the box for you so it's intact when we send it to the person we're about to send it to. But this is cool. It's like a little fire all in here, all compact and ready to go. You can roast marshmallows on it and do all the fun things. So this is a really, really cool prize called the Scout, and it is going to...
It's not going to this guy, but he likes tacos. But it's not going to him.
Is that Corey?
That's Corey.
Did Corey write he likes tacos?
He does, because he can't speak, but he likes to eat tacos.
Corey, if I can't get a prize, you can't get a prize.
Let's give it to somebody who can have a prize.
Should we give it to someone that can have a prize? I don't know, but I like tacos too. He's not wrong. He just can't get a prize.
That's right. But we can give it to this guy.
All right, we'll give it to someone else. We'll give it to Jon Snow. The door opened to our relationship via a Hinge. Ooh, good writing. The Hinge dating app specifically. We first met for coffee in the fall of 2019, even though I don't coffee. Oh, you don't coffee either, Jon Snow. I braved the experience to impress her. Oh, nice. Okay. In the summer of 2020, I messaged her on Instagram hoping to reconnect. Due to her highly active social life during lockdown, she was unable to get back to me for a month. I love how delicately you just put that, Jon Snow. She did not have the time of day for you, but you just put that like a true gentleman. That was very sweet. All right, having nothing to lose due to the pandemic making her pickin' slim, she agreed to meet again, and they had their second date. Is there more to this? Oh,
yes.
This time the date lasted a few hours as they really hit it off, and we are getting married next summer.
Aww.
Jon Snow, that is a very cute story. I'm so glad she took a chance on you, because not only do you get married next summer, but you get the scout, and she gets to share it with you. She wouldn't have this without you. So you're a lucky dude. She's a lucky gal. We are glad you're here. So go ahead and email Warren at warren@manlybands.com. So we want to hear more from you guys. In addition to this wonderful Black Friday sale and freebie, where you get the free wallet with any purchase of $600 or more, real walnut wood. I even said that right this time.
So good.
So good. You guys, I'm getting such good praise over here. It's very exciting. In addition to that Black Friday sale, there's a lot of other good sales going on over there at the website. Go check us out and leave us some questions. Leave us some comments. Ask us anything you've ever wanted to ask. We have my knowledge, which is obviously amazing, but we also got a Warren and we got a Corey here, and they know some things too. So ask tacos. So ask us questions. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Should we get tacos after this?
We'll give away gifts for love stories.
Warren's really on the love story thing. I'm on tacos now. But comment below. Let's hear your love stories. Let's hear your questions, and let's go to Archie.
Hey, thanks, Kendra. Oh man, there's something in my throat. Must have been something I ate. Maybe some fish or something. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back. My name's Archie, and you're probably wondering why I'm wearing this. If you haven't been paying attention, I'm talking about all of our cool officially licensed collections. We have officially licensed collections of rings from everywhere, based on like DC Comics to Fender guitars. And the reason why I'm wearing this is because I'm talking about my favorite officially licensed collection, the Lord of the Rings collections. We've got rings rather, based on characters from Lord of the Rings. I can talk. There's just something in my throat. Like Gandalf, Legolas, Aragorn, and of course, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this bad boy right here. So this is the Gollum. This is why my throat has been scratchy. And it's black zirconium with a blue forged carbon fiber inlay. The Lord of the Rings logo is inside. It's 7 millimeters wide. It's flat design in a comfort fit with a polished finish. And normally, this is $495, but today is, of course, Black Friday, so we have all sorts of great deals for you if you want to pick one up. And the thing is, Manly Bands doesn't just do rings. Rings are arguably the thing that we do the best in the business. I might be a little biased, but I think the work speaks for itself. But not only do we do rings, but we also have all sorts of cool things you can get in addition to the rings. And it is holiday gift giving season, so grabbing an extra gift in addition to a ring is probably a good idea. I'll let Kenna talk to you about it.
Thanks, Archie. All right, guys, more gifts galore today because it is Black Friday. And so here at Manly Bands, we have so many awesome leather goods. It's one of my favorite things about Manly Bands. So I wanted to touch on a couple of my favorites. So this is called the Catch-All. It's normally $40, but like I said, Black Friday, awesome deals, love it. So this is a leather valet tray. You can put your keys in it, you can put little candies in it, you can really put anything you want in it. And so I really like to pair this with these guys. I love these. These are called the Socializer, normally $35, but once again, I will reiterate, so many deals, all the deals. So these are made out of Harween leather, which is really awesome. It is $35 for just one of them. I recommend usually getting 2, so you and your significant other can have a nice little drink, if you will. And you don't know what I'm drinking, which is really nice. I can just drink it and you can't judge me, and I love that. It's great, especially when it's cold. I don't want to freeze my hands too because I get so cold all the time. So that's a great little feature too, and I love that. So guys, I'd recommend getting it today because we have so many awesome deals going on right now. They're normally a certain price, but they are all discounted today. So check them out. I know you'll love them. They make great gifts. All right, over to you, Warren.
Kendra, I am loving these love stories our viewers are sending in. It's really fun to read some of the unique and goofy and sometimes downright romantic tales that are leading to the next chapter in their lives. It's absolutely wonderful. I love seeing these stories. Keep on bringing them in, guys. Drop them into the comment section. You know, because as I see each of you guys doing this, I'm looking at your nuptials, and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe what you guys are into is like a classic relationship, so maybe we give you a classic kind of ring. So this is our classic collection. The first one up is my ring called the Rockstar. It's made of tungsten. It has black plated sleeve and sides. It has sizing options from 4, 6, and 8 millimeter widths. And the Rockstar has a dome design with a satin finish and comes in a comfort fit. Now, if you're more into the darker tones, kind of like an avant-garde sort of feel, I'd recommend the Fitzgerald, because the Fitzgerald's made of black zirconium with a 14-karat rose gold plated sides. It's 6 millimeters wide. It has a flat stepped edge design with a satin finish and comes in a comfort fit. And traditionally, most people like the look of gold, but don't like the soft metal or the high price tag. And so that's why I recommend the CEO. The CEO is made of 14-karat yellow gold plated tungsten and is 6 millimeters or 8 millimeters wide. It has a dome bevel design with a satin finish and comes in a comfort fit. Now, this is perfect for the individual who always dresses on point and carries a little bit of swagger. If you're into the classics, try to add this stylish accessory to keep admiring that style. Now, if you order today, you're going to be getting the very best deal of the year. So you can add a few of these classics to your collection. So you'll be ready for any occasion throughout the year. Now, Cody, there's a lot going on, and I know that there's some people who are just too busy to chat, but is there anybody who can give you an idea of how busy things are out right now?
We're back in the warehouse with Mariah. Mariah, how many rings do we get wrong or get mixed up during Black Friday?
0. We never ship to the wrong person.
Well, sorry for asking.
Okay, did you know that in certain cultures, traditionally, they went door to door collecting gifts in a pillowcase, accompanied by an older married man who represented long marriage? Can I do that?
Sure.
Is that like trick-or-treating for your wedding?
Kind of.
I want to go wedding trick-or-treating.
Do it.
Warren, can I do that?
Yes, right after we're done with the broadcast.
Okay, all right. And the most expensive wedding that we know about was a wedding held in Dubai, costing over $22 million. $22 million. Can you imagine that?
They got an annulment the next week.
I hope they didn't. I hope that they are wed and blissful and so happy.
Happily ever after.
Happily ever after. That is what we want here at Manly Bands. Okay, so I am going to show you the prize for our next story, but we're going to be really, really picky about our last story. So get those stories in. Tell us the good, the bad, the ugly. We want to hear it all in the comments below. This is also your last chance to get kind of any questions answered that you want answered. So our last prize is called the Risk Taker, and you just saw Kenna with it, and there is a little funnel to help you get whatever liquid you would like into this. It's like the coolest flask ever though. It's super classy, has this wood edge on each side, and it's just beautiful. I won't judge what you put in here either. So you do what you gotta do. Use 7-Up.
Yeah,
we'll see. You drop your stories below. We want to have choices to pick an amazing ending story for our last prize of this live. Thank you for being here. Let's take it to Archie.
Oh, hey, thanks, Kendra. If you can't see me, it's because of what I'm wearing right now, and it's not an invisibility cloak. All right, you guys are gonna fix that in post, right? There's just gonna be like a cool...
We're doing this live, Archie.
Oh, well, I feel dumb. I don't feel dumb though, because I'm wearing a full suit of armor, and how can you feel dumb wearing a full suit of armor? The reason why you didn't see me is because I am wearing the one and only One Ring. Look at that. Of course, Manly Bands has officially licensed collections, and this is the officially licensed collection I am most stoked about. It's the Lord of the Rings official collection, and this is the One Ring itself. Look at that. It's solid 14 karat yellow gold. It's got the Elvish Tengwar inscription of the One Ring. It's got the Lord of the Rings engraving on the inside. It's 7 millimeters wide. It's got a dome design. It's in a comfort fit, and it has that polished finish. This is the One Ring. Oh, man.
How much is it normally?
How much is it normally? I'm glad you asked, Warren. Thank you. It is normally $1,595, but today it's Black Friday. We have all sorts of really great deals for you, so you can pick this up along with some of our other really cool officially licensed rings. Of course, I've been talking about the official Lord of the Rings collection, but we have collections based on DC Comics. We have officially licensed collections from Jack Daniels. We have officially licensed collections from Fender guitars. And not only do we have all these really cool rings, but we have all sorts of other really cool manly gifts, because rings are the thing that we do the best. But we got some really cool stuff for you in addition to those rings, and Kenna is going to tell you all about it.
Hey, thanks, Archie. Okay, guys, I want to paint this picture for you about this gift, okay? You're in a cabin. It's snowing. There's a Christmas tree in the corner. It's beautiful and cozy. You have a cup of hot chocolate. You're all cuddled together on a nice chair with a cozy blanket. And you have this gorgeous gift that you get to customize with your own artwork. Doesn't that just sound amazing? I know. I need it. You need it. We all need it. This is an incredible gift for guys, girls, anyone really that has that artistic ability and that wants to be able to really customize a gift that they have. So let's just dive right in. So this is our Scrimshaw knife kit. Normally $50, but today, because of our Black Friday deals going on, it is on sale. This is one of my favorite gifts that we offer here at Manly Bands. So this is a custom kit where you are able to draw anything that you want on the handle of this knife, which I just think is amazing. And it comes with this card where you can see a ton of different designs. If you wanted to just copy one of these, a great bunch of ideas, but you can also do whatever you want. You could do the Manly Bands logo. You could do your significant other's face. You can do anything you want. Your pet's paw. Yeah, and throwing all sorts of good ideas at you here. But I wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing here for you because it's really cool, and this is something that I want to actually get for my sister for Christmas because I think she'd just love it. So it comes in this box right here, and we're just going to slide that off, open the top. So here you have this little piece of paper, and it just tells you everything that the kit has in it. And there is a ton of things included in this kit. Everything that you need in order to make your wildest dreams come true with this gift is in here. So I'm gonna put that over here to the side, and I'm just gonna kind of pull things out here. So we have here are some different designs, some tracing paper. If you wanted to use some of this, you definitely could. But once again, you can customize it to whatever you want. So here, pulling out, so there's our ink that we're gonna use. Here's a little paper, like a little fuzzy wuzzy thing that you can kind of dab off. And so that's awesome there. Here are all of your tools that you would use to kind of carve and inlay that artisticness into your knife here. And then here is our knife, which is just, it's really, really beautiful. This is all bone right here. And so it's just gorgeous. So anywhere right here, you can do your design. You can create whatever you want. It has everything that you need. And then it also has a sharpener for your blade. So you can sharpen it if it gets kind of dull. And so it really is just a gift that not only is something that's really manly, but also personal, because you know when you're holding your own pocket knife, it is a personal thing, but now you can really customize it to just be yours, to be you. It's almost like a tattoo, like it can be very personal to you, and I think that that's really cool, and like I mentioned, it's one of my favorite gifts. So today, get it today, because we do have all of these awesome discounts for you, and so I definitely recommend this. Great for everyone. Anyone in the family would absolutely adore this. So buy it today, and let's throw it over to you, Warren.
Okay, guys, we are getting to the end of the broadcast right now. We're very close to be wrapping it up. We have some things we gotta go do. We gotta go do our Black Friday shopping too. But I want to get a little personal with you before I go. So my dad, he's been married for over 40 years. But during most of his marriage, he hasn't been wearing his wedding ring. He couldn't do it because of the nature of his work. But this last year, I bought him a ring, and he was surprised to get all sorts of comments and compliments from people every day asking about it. Now, this ring was able to get some incredible conversations started for him, and this is a brand new collection I'm just creating for this broadcast. I'm calling this the Conversation Starter Collection. So I'm gonna kick off the collection with a ring I bought my dad, and it's actually this ring right here. I got one too. It's called the Journeyman. The Journeyman is made of 18-karat rose gold plated tungsten with turquoise, deer antler, and koa wood inlays. It is 8 millimeters wide with a dome design, polished finish, and comes in a comfort fit. Inspired by the dreamlike shores of Hawaii, this conversation starter is called the Sunset. The Sunset is made of ebony wood with turquoise inlay in a wave design. It is 8 millimeters wide with a dome design. It's water resistant and comes in a comfort fit. Now, if your idea of heaven includes fly fishing in the early summer mornings, then you need to add the Angler to your collection. The Angler is made of tungsten with abalone shell and koa wood inlays. It's 8 millimeters wide with a dome design, polished finish, and comes in a comfort fit. Now, these rings are a great way to break the ice or show off part of your personality without saying a word. Get your conversation starter today while the best deals of the year last. Now, I'm excited to see who our last winner is after Cody takes a look at what's happening around the building one more time.
So Danny, another question for you. Since it's Black Friday, what's the most requested ring?
Easily the Gandalf.
Why is that?
We got like 700 orders of the Gandalf today.
Seriously, 700 orders?
No, not really, but we got a lot.
Hey, I mean, I'd order it.
Get one.
Get one.
All right, you guys. We should get a Gandalf, obviously. Cody told us to. It does sound super cool. Super neat ring.
Top seller.
Very cool top seller. Also, Kenneth said that all your wildest dreams are going to come true. If you get the knife kit, that sounds amazing.
I'm buying 2 of them.
Warren's getting 2 because he needs the lock for all the wildest dreams to come true. So he just needs that little extra boost. Okay, we do have a winner for our last prize. What we just showed you in the earlier segment, the risk taker, and that is William Vaness. So he says, my wife and I met when I was 15 years old. She was a couple years older. Oh, cougar, nice. I had a firewood business with my brother, and her mom is a client. We met during one of the deliveries and fell in love at first sight. Oh, very cute. We started texting back and forth and then meeting up shortly thereafter. 4 months after we made it official, she was pregnant with our first kid. Now, almost 14 years later, we have 3 beautiful kids, 2 dogs, 9 chickens, a house, and a bond stronger than ever.
Aww.
What an amazing story to end on, William. Thank you so much for submitting. Don't forget to contact Warren over here at warren@manlybands.com to get your prize sent to you. Thank you.
Send me your address.
Send your address so we can get that sent to you. We're really, really excited to hear all these love stories. Thank you to everyone that submitted. Thank you for telling us about all your wonderful love. We love here at Manly Bands. Love, love. There we go. Also, don't forget our Black Friday sales are live all day today, but they do end today. And then Warren put this graphic up where you can get the free wallet with any purchase of $600 or more, real walnut wood. And that's like 4 times I've said that right now. So a $50 value, yours free. Just check out that website so we can show you all the good things that we have to offer you today. Thanks for hanging out with us on this beautiful Black Friday, and we hope you have a wonderful holiday. Thanks so much.